Question 1. Which of the following coverages is typically included under commercial general liability (CGL policy? A. Coverage for damages to the insured's own property. B. Coverage for bodily injury and property damage caused by the insured's business operations. C. Coverage for the insured's employees' medical expenses. D. Coverage for intentional acts of fraud or dishonesty by the Answer: B. Coverage for bodily injury and property damage caused by the insured's business operations. Explanation: the Commercial General Liability (CGL) policy is designed to protect businesses from claims related to bodily injury or property damage caused by their operations. It typically covers incidents such as slip and fall accidents on business premises or damage caused by business activities to third parties' property. Option B reflects the core coverage of CGL policies. Option A is incorrect because CGL does not cover damage to the insured's own property. It covers third-party damages. Option C is incorrect because workers' compensation, not CGL, covers employee medical expenses related to workplace injuries. Option D is incorrect because CGL does not cover intentional acts of fraud or dishonesty. Crime insurance would be more appropriate for such situations. Question 2, scenario-based. Sarah owns a small marketing agency in Oregon and recently leased a new office space. While her employees are working in the new office, a client visiting for a meeting trips on a loose carpet and breaks their leg. The client files a lawsuit against Sarah's company for medical expenses and pain and suffering. What type of insurance would provide coverage for this claim? A. Commercial auto insurance. B. Workers' compensation insurance. C. Commercial general liability (CGL) insurance. D. Professional liability insurance. Answer: C. Commercial general liability (CGL) insurance. Explanation: in this scenario, Sarah's company would need commercial general liability (CGL) insurance to cover the lawsuit arising from the client's injury. CGL provides coverage for claims related to bodily injury that occurs on the business premises, such as the trip and fall incident described. Option A is incorrect because commercial auto insurance covers injuries or damages caused by vehicles used in business operations, not accidents on business premises. Option B is incorrect because workers' compensation insurance covers injuries to employees while performing job duties, but the client is not an employee. Option D is incorrect because professional liability insurance errors and omissions protects against claims for negligence, errors, or omissions in professional services, not bodily injury or property damage. Question 3. Which of the following statements is true about business owners' policy BOP coverage? A BOP combines both liability and property coverage, but it does not include business interruption insurance. B. A BOP is available only for large businesses with over 100 employees. C. A BOP typically offers lower coverage limits than purchasing separate property and liability policies. D. A BOP includes coverage for both property damage and liability claims as well as business interruption insurance. Answer: D. A BOP includes coverage for both property damage and liability claims as well as business interruption insurance. Explanation: a business owner's policy BOP is a comprehensive insurance package that combines property insurance, liability coverage, and business interruption insurance for small to medium-sized businesses. The BOP is designed to provide a broad range of coverage at a lower cost than buying separate policies for each need. Option A is incorrect because a BOP includes both property and liability coverage and also typically includes business interruption coverage. Option B is incorrect because BOPs are available for small to medium-sized businesses, not just large businesses with over 100 employees. Option C is incorrect because the BOP usually provides adequate coverage for many small businesses and the overall cost is often lower than purchasing separate policies. Question 4. Which of the following is not a typical exclusion under a commercial general liability (CGL) policy? A. Liability arising from pollution caused by the insured's business operations. B. Liability for damages to the insured's own property. C. Liability for injury or damage caused by the insured's intentional acts. D. Liability for professional services rendered by the insured. Answer: D. Liability for professional services rendered by the insured. Explanation: a commercial general liability (CGL) policy is designed to cover bodily injury, property damage, and personal injury resulting from business operations. However, it excludes certain types of liability. Option A is incorrect because many CGL policies exclude coverage for damages arising from pollution caused by the insured's business operations. This is often addressed through pollution liability insurance. Option B is incorrect because CGL does not cover damage to the insured's own property. Coverage for property damage to the insured's own assets is typically provided under a property insurance policy. Option C is incorrect because CGL policies exclude coverage for injury or damage caused by intentional acts, as these are typically not covered by standard liability policies. Option D is correct because professional liability insurance (EO) would cover claims arising from professional services such as mistakes or omissions in providing professional services, not CGL. Question 5, scenario-based. Mr. Harris runs a construction company in Oregon and is working on a project to build a new office complex. During the project, an employee accidentally damages an adjacent property while using a crane on the job site. The property owner is seeking compensation for the damage. Which insurance policy would cover the damage to the adjacent property? A. Workers' compensation insurance. B. Commercial general liability (CGL) insurance. C. Equipment breakdown insurance. D. Professional liability insurance. Answer: B. Commercial general liability (CGL) insurance. Explanation: the situation described involves commercial general liability (CGL) insurance, which covers third-party property damage caused by the business's operations, such as accidental damage to an adjacent property. The policy is designed to handle bodily injury and property damage that occurred due to business activities. Option A is incorrect because workers' compensation insurance covers employee injuries on the job, not damage to third-party property. Option C is incorrect because equipment breakdown insurance covers losses related to the failure of equipment but not property damage caused by a business's operations. Option D is incorrect because professional liability insurance covers negligence and errors in the provision of professional services, not physical damage to property caused by business operations. Question 6. Which of the following is true about business income coverage under commercial property insurance policy? A. Business income coverage pays for lost income due to damage to the insured's property. B. Business income coverage pays for damage to the insured's equipment only. C. Business income coverage is the type of liability insurance. D. Business income coverage is not available for businesses with less than 50 employees. Answer A. Business income coverage pays for lost income due to damage to the insured's property. Explanation: business income coverage is a key component of commercial property insurance that helps businesses recover lost income if they are unable to operate due to covered property damage, such as fire or flooding. It is designed to cover the business's loss of income during the period of restoration, which includes both direct losses and ongoing operational expenses. Option B is incorrect because business income coverage does not cover damage to equipment. That would be covered under property damage coverage. Option C is incorrect because business income coverage is not a type of liability insurance, it is part of property insurance. Option D is incorrect because business income coverage is available for businesses of all sizes, not restricted to those with more than 50 employees. Question 7. Which of the following is a primary characteristic that differentiates an umbrella insurance policy from an excess liability insurance policy? A. Umbrella insurance covers only bodily injury and property damage claims, while excess liability insurance covers all claims. B. Umbrella insurance typically provides broader coverage than excess liability insurance, including coverage for underlying policies exclusions. C. Umbrella insurance is cheaper than excess liability insurance. D. Umbrella insurance can only be purchased by large businesses with over 100 employees. Answer: B. Umbrella insurance typically provides broader coverage than excess liability insurance, including coverage for underlying policies exclusions. Explanation: the primary difference between umbrella insurance and excess liability insurance is that umbrella insurance offers broader coverage. In addition to extending the limits of other liability policies, it may cover exclusions not included in the underlying policies, such as certain types of damages or legal fees. Option A is incorrect because both umbrella and excess liability insurance cover more than just bodily injury and property damage claims, and excess liability can provide similar coverage limits. Option C is incorrect because umbrella insurance is generally more expensive than excess liability due to its broader scope of coverage. Option D is incorrect because umbrella insurance can be purchased by businesses of all sizes, not just those with more than 100 employees. Question 8. Which of the following best describes the purpose of professional liability insurance, also known as errors and omissions insurance? A. To provide coverage for bodily injury claims arising from a business's operations. B. To provide coverage for damages resulting from the insured's professional negligence or failure to perform professional duties. C. To cover damage to the insured's property and business interruption losses. D. To provide coverage for legal defense costs related to contractual disputes. Answer: B. To provide coverage for damages resulting from the insured's professional negligence or failure to perform professional duties. Explanation: Professional liability insurance (EO) is designed to cover claims arising from the insured's professional negligence, errors, omissions, or failure to perform their duties as a professional. This could include mistakes made by architects, doctors, consultants, or other professionals. Option A is incorrect because bodily injury claims are typically covered under commercial general liability (CGL) policies, not professional liability insurance. Option C is incorrect because business property damage and business interruption are covered under property insurance and business income coverage, not professional liability. Option D is incorrect because legal defense costs related to contractual disputes would not typically be covered under professional liability. A contractual liability is covered by specialized policies. Question 9. Which of the following is an example of a claims-made policy in commercial insurance? A. A policy that provides coverage for any claims made during the policy period, regardless of when the event occurred. B. A policy that only provides coverage for events that occur during the policy period. C. A policy that covers claims for a specific event as long as the claim is made within a specified time after the event occurs. D. A policy that covers claims only after a specific deductible is met by the insured. Answer A. A policy that provides coverage for any claims made during the policy period, regardless of when the event occurred. Explanation: A claims-made policy covers claims that are made during the policy period, regardless of when the event that caused the claim occurred, as long as it occurred after the retroactive date. This is different from an occurrence policy, which covers incidents that happen during the policy period. Option B is incorrect because it describes an occurrence policy, not a claims-made policy. Option C is incorrect because a claims-made policy does not necessarily require the event to happen within the policy period, only that the claim is made within the period. Option D is incorrect because the deductible requirement is not a defining feature of claims-made policies. Question 10. Which of the following statements is true regarding directors and officers DO insurance? A. DO insurance covers bodily injury claims against directors and officers. B. DO insurance only covers legal defense costs related to personal lawsuits, not claims against the company. C. DO insurance provides coverage for legal defense and damages arising from wrongful acts by directors and officers in managing a company. D. DO insurance covers any type of liability incurred by a company's directors and officers, including criminal liability. Answer: C. DO insurance provides coverage for legal defense and damages arising from wrongful acts by directors and officers in managing a company. Explanation: Directors and officers DO insurance is designed to protect directors and officers of a company from personal losses resulting from legal actions or lawsuits alleging wrongful acts in their managerial capacity. The coverage includes legal defense costs and any damages resulting from wrongful acts, such as mismanagement or failure to comply with regulations. Option A is incorrect because DO insurance does not cover bodily injury claims. It focuses on liability for managerial decisions. Option B is incorrect because DO insurance covers legal defense and settlements in relation to lawsuits alleging wrongful acts. Option D is incorrect because DO insurance typically does not cover criminal liability or intentional wrongful acts. It's primarily for civil matters. Question 11, scenario-based. Sarah runs a local catering business. While preparing food at an event, the customer slips on some spilled food and sustains an injury. The customer sues Sarah's business for bodily injury. Which insurance policy would provide coverage for this type of liability? A. Professional liability insurance. B. General liability insurance. C. Workers' compensation insurance. D. Product liability insurance. Answer: B. General liability insurance. Explanation: General liability insurance (GLI) typically covers bodily injury claims that occur due to a business's operations. In this scenario, a customer slipping and getting injured at an event where Sarah's catering business is operating would be covered under GLI. Option A is incorrect because professional liability insurance covers errors or omissions in the performance of professional services, not bodily injury. Option C is incorrect because workers' compensation insurance covers employee injuries, not third-party injuries. Option D is incorrect because product liability insurance covers injuries caused by products sold by a business, not general operations. Question 12. What does property damage coverage under commercial general liability (CGL) policy typically include? A. Damage to property the insured owns or rents. B. Damage caused by the insured to the insured's own vehicle. C. Damage caused by fire to a third party's property. D. Damage caused by business interruption. Answer: C. Damage caused by fire to a third party's property. Explanation: property damage coverage under commercial general liability (CGL) policy covers physical damage to third-party property that occurs due to the insured's business operations. For example, if a business causes fire damage to a neighboring property, the policy would cover this damage. Option A is incorrect because damage to property owned or rented by the insured is typically not covered under CGL, it's covered under property insurance policy. Option B is incorrect because vehicle damage is generally covered by an auto insurance policy, not CGL. Option D is incorrect because business interruption is covered under business income insurance, not CGL. Question 13. Which of the following best describes the retroactive date in a claims-made insurance policy? A. The date when the policy is issued, which determines when coverage begins. B. The date after which any claims must occur in order to be covered by the policy. C. The date when the policyholder first became eligible for insurance. D. The date prior to which no claims will be covered regardless of when they are made. Answer: B. The date after which any claims must occur in order to be covered by the policy. Explanation: in a claims-made policy, the retroactive date refers to the earliest date that coverage applies. Any claims made after this date, regardless of when the event occurred, will be covered under the policy. If a claim is made for an event that occurred before this date, it would not be covered. Option A is incorrect because the policy issuance day is different from the retroactive date. Option C is incorrect because the retroactive date does not concern eligibility for insurance. Option D is incorrect because it describes an occurrence policy, not a claims-made policy. Question 14. What is typically the primary difference between accidental death and dismemberment (AD) insurance and life insurance? A. AD insurance covers any cause of death, while life insurance covers only accidental death. B. AD insurance only provides a lump sum payment for death due to accidents, while life insurance provides payments for both accidental and natural deaths. C. AD insurance covers only the cost of funeral expenses, while life insurance covers the full value of a deceased person's estate. D. AD insurance is more expensive than life insurance because it covers a broader range of accidents. Answer: B. AD insurance only provides a lump sum payment for death due to accidents, while life insurance provides payments for both accidental and natural deaths. Explanation: accidental death and dismemberment (AD) insurance only provides coverage if the insured dies or suffers severe injuries like the loss of a limb or sight as a result of an accident. In contrast, life insurance provides coverage for both accidental death and death due to natural causes. Option A is incorrect because life insurance covers both accidental and natural causes of death, not just accidents. Option C is incorrect because both AD and life insurance typically provide more than just funeral expense coverage. Option D is incorrect because AD insurance is generally less expensive than standard life insurance. Question 15. Which of the following insurance policies would most likely cover a product defect that causes harm to customer? A. Workers' compensation insurance. B. Product liability insurance. C. Property insurance. D. Professional liability insurance. Answer: B. Product liability insurance. Explanation: product liability insurance covers the legal and financial consequences of injuries or damage caused by defective products that a business manufactures or sells. This is specifically designed to address harm caused by defective products, such as food poisoning from tainted food or injury from a malfunctioning product. Option A is incorrect because workers' compensation insurance covers employee injuries, not customer harm caused by products. Option C is incorrect because property insurance covers damage to property, not harm caused by products. Option D is incorrect because professional liability insurance covers negligence in professional services, not product defects. Question 16. Which type of insurance would cover damage to inventory in a warehouse due to a fire? A. Commercial general liability (CGL) insurance. B. Property insurance. C. Workers' compensation insurance. D. Umbrella insurance. Answer: B. Property insurance. Explanation: property insurance covers physical damage to property, including inventory, buildings, and equipment in the event of incidents such as fires, theft, or natural disasters. If a fire damages inventory in a warehouse, this insurance would typically provide coverage for the loss. Option A is incorrect because CGL insurance covers bodily injury and third-party property damage, not damage to the insured's own property. Option C is incorrect because workers' compensation insurance covers employee injuries, not property damage. Option D is incorrect because umbrella insurance provides additional coverage above other insurance policies but does not cover specific risks like fire damage. Question 17. Which of the following is typically excluded from coverage under Standard Commercial General Liability (CGL) Policy? A. Bodily injury caused by the insured's business operations. B. Property damage caused by the insured's business operations. C. Damages resulting from the insured's intentional acts. D. Medical expenses related to an accident on the insured's premises. Answer: C. Damages resulting from the insured's intentional acts. Explanation: Commercial General Liability (CGL) policies typically exclude coverage for damages that arise from the insured's intentional or criminal acts. The purpose of the policy is to cover accidents and unintentional acts, not deliberate wrongdoing. Option A is incorrect because CGL covers bodily injury caused by the insured's business operations. Option B is incorrect because CGL also covers property damage caused by the insured's business operations. Option D is incorrect because medical expenses resulting from accidents on the insured's premises are typically covered under CGL. Question 18. Which of the following is a key feature of a business owner's policy? BOP. It combines general liability insurance, property insurance, and business interruption insurance into one policy. B. It exclusively provides property damage coverage for businesses with more than 100 employees. C. It offers only liability coverage, excluding property damage or loss. D. It is only available for retail businesses and not for other types of businesses. Answer A. It combines general liability insurance, property insurance, and business interruption insurance into one policy. Explanation: a business owner's policy (BOP) combines several types of coverage, including general liability, property insurance, and business interruption insurance into a single, cost-effective package. This is typically designed for small to medium-sized businesses. Option B is incorrect because a BOP can be used by businesses of various sizes, not just those with over 100 employees. Option C is incorrect because a BOP includes both liability and property coverage. Option D is incorrect because BOP is available to various types of businesses, not just retail. Question 19. Scenario-based. A small business owner in Kansas is concerned about possible damages caused by a fire at their location. They want coverage for both property damage and business interruption. What type of insurance policy should the business owner purchase? A. Commercial auto insurance. B. Commercial General Liability (CGL) insurance. C. Business Owner's Policy (BOP). D. Workers' Compensation Insurance. Answer: C. Business Owner's Policy (BOP). Explanation: a business owner's policy (BOP) would provide coverage for both property damage and business interruption in the event of a fire. This policy is tailored for small to medium-sized businesses and combines essential coverages like property insurance, general liability, and business interruption insurance. Option A is incorrect because commercial auto insurance covers vehicles used for business, not property damage or business interruption. Option B is incorrect because CGL insurance covers liability for injuries or property damage to others, but not property damage or business interruption to the insured's own business. Option D is incorrect because workers' compensation insurance covers employee injuries, not property or business interruption. Question 20. Which of the following is not typically covered under Commercial General Liability (CGL) policy? A. Bodily injury caused by the insured's business operations. B. Property damage caused by the insured's operations. C. Damage to the insured's own property. D. Medical expenses resulting from accidents on the insured's premises. Answer: C. Damage to the insured's own property. Explanation: a Commercial General Liability (CGL) policy is designed to cover third-party claims for bodily injury, property damage, and personal injury. However, it does not typically cover damage to the insured's own property. Damage to the insured's property would be covered under property insurance. Option A is incorrect because bodily injury caused by the insured's operations is covered under CGL. Option B is incorrect because property damage caused by the insured's operations is covered under CGL. Option D is incorrect because medical expenses for accidents on the insured's premises are covered under CGL. Question 21. Scenario-based. Jane is a freelance photographer and gets sued by a client for failing to deliver the photos on time. Which type of insurance would best cover her legal defense costs and any damages if she's found liable? A. general liability insurance, B. professional liability insurance, C. property insurance, D. workers' compensation insurance. Answer: B. Professional liability insurance. Explanation: professional liability insurance, also known as errors and omissions insurance, provides coverage for legal defense costs and damages resulting from negligence, mistakes, or failure to deliver professional services, such as the failure to deliver photographs as a photographer. Option A is incorrect because general liability insurance covers bodily injury and property damage, not professional negligence. Option C is incorrect because property insurance covers damage to physical property, not professional negligence. Option D is incorrect because workers' compensation insurance covers employee injuries, not professional errors. Question 22. Which of the following is a common exclusion in most commercial property insurance policies? A. Fire damage to a business's building. B. Theft of business property from the insured location. C. Earthquake damage to business property. D. Water damage caused by a burst pipe. Answer: C. Earthquake damage to business property. Explanation: most standard commercial property insurance policies exclude coverage for earthquake damage. Businesses typically need to purchase separate earthquake insurance to cover these types of events. Option A is incorrect because fire damage is generally covered under commercial property insurance. Option B is incorrect because theft of business property is typically covered under commercial property insurance. Option D is incorrect because water damage from burst pipes is usually covered under commercial property insurance unless specifically excluded. Question 23, scenario-based. A bakery has experienced a fire that damaged its equipment and inventory, resulting in significant financial loss. The bakery owner wants coverage for the loss of income due to the fire. What type of insurance would cover this situation? A. Business income insurance. B. Commercial auto insurance. C. Product liability insurance. D. Workers' compensation insurance. Answer A. Business income insurance. Explanation: business income insurance, also known as business interruption insurance, covers the loss of income due to a covered event, such as a fire, that disrupts the normal operations of the business. This type of insurance compensates for the lost income until the business can resume normal operations. Option B is incorrect because commercial auto insurance covers vehicles used in business, not loss of income. Option C is incorrect because product liability insurance covers harm caused by defective products, not income loss. Option D is incorrect because workers' compensation insurance covers employee injuries, not business income loss. Question 24. Which of the following describes a claims-made policy in terms of coverage? A. It provides coverage for incidents that occur during the policy period, regardless of when the claim is made. B. It provides coverage only if the claim is made during the policy period and the incident occurred after the retroactive date. C. It provides coverage only for incidents that occurred before the policy was issued. D. It provides coverage for incidents that occurred after the policy expires. Answer: B. It provides coverage only if the claim is made during the policy period and the incident occurred after the retroactive date. Explanation: a claims-made policy provides coverage for claims that are made during the policy period, but the incident itself must occur after the retroactive date specified in the policy. This type of policy differs from occurrence-based policies, which provide coverage for incidents that occur during the policy period, regardless of when the claim is made. Option A is incorrect because this describes an occurrence-based policy. Option C is incorrect because claims-made policies do not cover incidents before the policy was issued. Option D is incorrect because claims-made policies only cover incidents that occur before the policy expires, not after. Question 25. Which of the following is typically excluded from workers' compensation insurance coverage? A. Injuries occurring while employees are performing job duties. B. Illnesses caused by work-related exposure. C. Injuries occurring while an employee is commuting to or from work. D. Injuries occurring during employee training. Answer: C. Injuries occurring while an employee is commuting to or from work. Explanation: workers' compensation insurance generally does not cover injuries that occur while an employee is commuting to or from work. These types of injuries are typically not considered work-related unless the employee is on a work-related errand or task during the commute. Option A is incorrect because injuries occurring while employees are performing job duties are covered under workers' compensation. Option B is incorrect because work-related illnesses are covered under workers' compensation. Option D is incorrect because injuries occurring during employee training are typically covered under workers' compensation. Question 26. Which of the following is not a typical requirement for purchasing business owner's policy BOP? The business must be a small or medium-sized business. B. The business must operate in a specific industry such as retail or food service. C. The business must have an annual revenue above a specific threshold. D. The business must have properties such as inventory or equipment at risk. Answer: B. The business must operate in a specific industry such as retail or food service. Explanation: business owners' policies (BOPs) are available for a wide variety of small to medium-sized businesses, not just those in specific industries like retail or food service. BOPs typically combine coverage for property damage, general liability, and business interruption insurance, and they can be customized for many types of businesses. Option A is incorrect because BOPs are designed for small to medium-sized businesses. Option C is incorrect because BOPs do not require businesses to meet specific revenue thresholds. Option D is incorrect because BOPs are designed for businesses with property at risk, such as inventory or equipment. Question 27. What is the main purpose of umbrella insurance? A. To provide additional coverage above and beyond the limits of other policies. B. To cover specific risks that are excluded from primary insurance policies. C. To cover only vehicle-related accidents that exceed auto insurance limits. D. To provide coverage for business income loss. Answer A. To provide additional coverage above and beyond the limits of other policies. Explanation: umbrella insurance provides extra coverage above and beyond the limits of other policies, such as auto or general liability insurance. It helps protect against large claims that exceed the limits of primary insurance policies. Option B is incorrect because umbrella insurance does not typically cover exclusions from primary policies. It provides excess coverage. Option C is incorrect because umbrella insurance is not limited to vehicle-related accidents. Option D is incorrect because umbrella insurance does not cover business income loss. Question 28, scenario-based. Tom is a contractor who has been sued by a customer for faulty workmanship. Which type of insurance should Tom have to protect himself against the legal costs and damages resulting from this lawsuit? A. Professional liability insurance. B. General liability insurance. C. Contractor's equipment insurance. D. Product liability insurance. Answer A. Professional liability insurance. Explanation: professional liability insurance, also known as errors and omissions insurance, is specifically designed to cover contractors and other professionals for claims related to negligence, mistakes, or faulty workmanship. It protects against lawsuits arising from allegations of errors or omissions in the professional services provided. Option B is incorrect because general liability insurance typically covers bodily injury or property damage, not faulty workmanship. Option C is incorrect because contractor's equipment insurance covers damage to the contractor's tools and equipment, not legal costs from lawsuits. Option D is incorrect because product liability insurance covers harm caused by defective products, not faulty workmanship. Question 29. Which of the following is the primary goal of disability insurance? A. To replace income lost due to illness or injury. B. To cover medical expenses for treatments related to injuries. C. To provide coverage for injuries sustained at work. D. To provide life insurance coverage in case of permanent disability. Answer A. To replace income lost due to illness or injury. Explanation: disability insurance provides income replacement for individuals who are unable to work due to illness or injury. It ensures that they can maintain a portion of their income while they are temporarily or permanently disabled. Option B is incorrect because medical expenses related to injuries are typically covered by health insurance, not disability insurance. Option C is incorrect because injuries sustained at work are typically covered by workers' compensation insurance, not disability insurance. Option D is incorrect because life insurance provides benefits upon death, not permanent disability. Question 30. Which of the following does not typically qualify for coverage under flood insurance? A. Flooding due to heavy rain. B. Flooding caused by a blocked drain. C. Flooding due to a tidal surge from a hurricane. D. Flooding caused by a burst water pipe. Answer: D. Flooding caused by a burst water pipe. Explanation: flood insurance typically covers flooding caused by natural events such as heavy rain or tidal surges. However, it does not cover flooding caused by plumbing issues such as a burst water pipe. This type of damage would be covered under property insurance. Option A is incorrect because flooding due to heavy rain is typically covered under flood insurance. Option B is incorrect because flooding caused by a blocked drain is typically covered under flood insurance if it results from external sources. Option C is incorrect because flooding caused by a tidal surge is typically covered under flood insurance.